Hey. You know what? I want to say day four, vlog day number four. But to be honest with you, I don't know. Today is Saturday, and we had plans on going to the beach today, but it started raining. So the plan was to cut our yard early this morning, and then after we cut the yard, we would go ahead and get dressed and ride out to the beach. But Mother Nature had other plans. So, what we're going to do instead is I actually do need to prepare dinner. So, I think I'm going to do a lazy mama Chick-fil-A style dinner. So, in which I'm going to recreate Chick-fil-A's chicken tenders with their Chick-fil-A sauce. So I think that might be a better deal other than trying to go to the beach or the park and possibly get rained on. So we're going to head to Publix and pick the items up to make dinner tonight. And then before we head to Publix, we're going to go pick up a little bit of lunch. We have an Oriental market, and they sell fresh Chinese food. And I really like it. They're really inexpensive. I think for $5 you get like a box of food, and it's not a box, it's a carton. But it's a really good portion, and it's fresh. I like it. So we're gonna go to the market. We're gonna pick that up. We're gonna go pick up dinner from Publix, and then we'll head back home and we'll cook. Right? All right. So come on, y'all. Let's go. Can you see us?
I look so dark.
All right, y'all. I will take over from here. So as you see, we are walking into MD's Oriental Market. I discovered this particular market because I wanted some fresh fish. I mean, like literally fresh fish. And in my local area, we don't have any fish markets. So I kind of hit up Google, as most of us do, and we came across this location. And so we have been very interested in coming into this market and just trying things out. So we usually come maybe twice a month, sometimes once a week. And as you see, they have so many unique items. They have lots of fruits and vegetables that you probably wouldn't find in your local Publix or Kroger or whatever region you're in. You probably wouldn't find those because these are more so exotic or oriental types of produce and different products. So we do typically come in, and if we see something that maybe we haven't tried before or we don't exactly know what it is, we will probably take some things home and try them out. We will look up some recipes and try just a few different things. So, for example, as you see all of these different vegetables and fruits, they have a lot of Asian vegetables. So, I found out about bok choy. I kind of was in this market and I stumbled upon it. And this cauliflower that you see here is Chinese cauliflower. Now, I don't know what the difference is, but to be honest with you, I picked the bag up because it might be different than what we get from our local Aldi or Winn-Dixie. So, um, I mean, it's just an array of stuff. I mean, like they're just packed to the rim with different stuff to try, pastries, all kinds of stuff. Now, this is where my shopping trip went left. Like it literally went left. I like their roasted duck and their roasted pork. So anytime I come in, I usually get some of it just to take home because it is really good just to put with a meal. Um, and it's kind of sweet, which I kind of like. But at this point, y'all, the trip went all the way left. This particular gentleman that was serving us, I think there was a little bit of a language barrier, and he couldn't quite understand exactly what I was saying other than me pointing at the items. Well, he couldn't speak back to me to let me know that this here chicken that you see that is almost empty, it's bourbon. He couldn't let me know that, they had more bourbon coming out and to just be a little bit patient. So he told me that there was no more. And he gave me some stuff that I didn't like. And I was trying to speak to him and let him know that that's not what I wanted. But he kind of just pushed me off and went to the next person in line. And I got a little frustrated because you're coming in and you're paying for something. You want what you're paying for. You don't want them to give you something that you don't want. And when I spoke with the manager was kind of like, well, he said that that's what you asked for. Um, okay. So from this point on, I was trying to do the best I could to hold my composure because they don't want you to leave their establishment without paying. So therefore you shouldn't give me something that I'm not asking for. And I completely understand that there's a language barrier, but just find someone that can speak English. That way we don't have any issues. But other than that, we didn't get very much. I was on a budget today. So here you see pastries, and I don't know if any of you watching have ever tried Oriental style pastries or Japanese or Chinese. They're not sweet at all. You think that they're sweet and they're not. Now, all of these are different types of breads and different types of buns, and usually they have a different assortment of them. So every time we come into the market, we try them. Like literally, they have the ones that we personally like is the cupcake bun. Now, this one that you see here is the buttercream bun. I like that one. It is a little bit too yeasty, but it is a little sweet. Um, we like the butter bun. They have a barbecue pork bun. That one's pretty good. Here I have the cupcake bun. They have custard. They have just an assortment of different style pastries. And I'm telling you, they're all $1 each. So you really can't go wrong. Now, those what are they, the noodles that the children like the 2 times spicy. They have every different kind of 2 times spicy noodles you can think of, and then they even have some that we can't read because they're in Mandarin or another language. So we come in, every time I come in I browse, and this is one of my favorite aisles. They have a lot of tea kettles, they have cups and plates and bowls, and all of them have this Asian flair, and I really like that. So I've been collecting them. I have quite a few. Now in a moment you'll see the fish section, but we're not going down there because it was so many people down there, y'all. It was all right. So we are back in the car from our little shopping trip. Y'all, they tried me. Okay, they tried me to the fullest. And listen, I got my food today and I just walked out because I don't have time to act up. So I'm gonna show you what we got for lunch today. So I'm gonna show you what we got, and then we're gonna head to Publix really quickly so we can pick up our dinner. All right, so this is lunch. Lo mein, beef and broccoli, and bourbon chicken. So this is a pretty good size meal. And let me see if I can show you how much it costs. It costs $5.99. So 2 entrees and 1 side from the Oriental market. So we are going to take a couple bites of our food, and then we will head to Publix.
Seeing eyes of mine, what do you feel beside? I don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes. Seeing eyes of mine, inside of me. In this desert I can look at you with love, seeing all that I can learn. Can you stay and I will grow the hanging gardens of Babylon. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll fix it, fix it. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but we'll change it, change it. I would like to tell you mine and my street. I would like to go with you into the street. Please don't deny, your love makes me feel alive. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll fix it, fix it. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll try and to change it.
Our Chick-fil-A sauce has sat in the refrigerator for a couple hours. We sat down, we watched what was it, like 2 movies? Wasn't it like 2 movies? We sat down and watched like 2 movies. And so before I get started on making the chicken tenders, I am going to make a little bit more sauce because it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. So it actually made a very little bit of sauce and sauce, right? Or dip, and it's not a lot. And you know what? It does taste like Chick-fil-A sauce. It to me, it tastes a little bit sweeter than what the Chick-fil-A sauce tastes like, but it tastes pretty good. So I just washed out my bowl. I am going to dry it off, and then I'm gonna make a little bit more sauce just because, and we don't have fries, so I would have made the Chick-fil-A waffle fries because we actually have a French fry maker, but I decided not to just because, look, I'm being lazy today. So Sammy, turn the TV down. All right, so the recipe called for a cup of honey. A cup of honey, 2 tablespoons yellow mustard, a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and then a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. So I probably should be following the recipe, but I'm not, because last time we followed it, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I am going to flip the camera over and I am going to show you what I got. All right, so this is my bowl, and here are all of my ingredients. I think the mayonnaise is the biggest. This is my Hellmann's, and I am gonna pour some of that Hellmann's in there. Pour some of that Hellmann's in there. And then it called for a little bit of mustard. I feel like I'm gonna pour a little bit more than a little bit because I want it to be yellow. And then you're gonna see my dog walk in. There he is. And I'm gonna pour some barbecue sauce, not too much. Some honey. And then I have my lemon. It's a 1/2 of a lemon in this bag. I'm actually going to squeeze it. Now the problem is this isn't going to be ready by the time it's time for us to eat, because I'm actually going to start to make the chicken tenders right now. But do you see the difference in the color of the sauce? You see the difference? Let me show you the other one. Now, the other one, we followed the exact recipe that I linked below. Ew. Look. For me, this one looks more like, resembles more like the Chick-fil-A sauce than this one. And then once it goes in the refrigerator, I think it'll be a little bit darker. I'm gonna put a little bit more mustard. Couple drops. And then a little drop more of barbecue sauce. Literally a drop. And then I'm gonna mix it up again. There it is. And look, that looks even darker. So, yeah, I think that's good enough. All right, so I'm gonna take this over and put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna get started on our chicken tenders. So before I do my chicken tenders, I am going to fry them. I'm not going to bake them just because I'm being lazy. And I have a bag of all-purpose flour here. And I am going to pour some of that flour into this Ziploc bag so that when it's time to shake my chicken tenders up and get a little bit of breading on the chicken tender, I can do so in this bag. I think that should be enough. I think that should be good. I am going to season my flour. All right, so don't come for me in my comment section telling me about, oh, you use too many seasonings. I probably do, but it will not be salty, and even if it was, it'll be to our liking. So I'm gonna season my flour with a little bit of adobo. Now, I don't want to season it too much because I will have some seasoning on the chicken too. So I don't want to go crazy with my seasonings because it'll be entirely too much. And then the next one is the complete seasoning. Couple sprinkles. I'm gonna use a little bit of black pepper. Who don't like black pepper? I'm not really a black pepper fan, but I do like this. I'm a garlic person, so I love garlic salt. So just a little bit, very little. I don't eat much. All right, so I'm gonna shake that up, get it mixed around. And while I'm doing this, I have put I've put my oil on. I say grease, but to be correct on YouTube, I'm gonna say oil. I went ahead and I bought a whole thing of what is this? 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast from Walmart today. We did go to Publix, but Publix didn't have what we were looking for, which was the Chick-fil-A sauce. So I ended up having to make it. But anyways, so I'm gonna take my chicken out, and I have a little bit of lemon here. I'm just gonna squeeze some on my chicken, rinse it off, and then we'll be ready. All right. So got a little bit of lemon. I'm gonna squeeze my lemon on this chicken breast. And then I'm gonna play with it a little bit, massage it a little bit so that the lemon can wash some of that chicken. Now, I usually would let my chicken soak inside the lemon or vinegar or lime or something for a little bit, but not today. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Just checking. I thought you were outside. She did go outside. I don't know. All right. So here we got it. This is my chicken breast. And what I do is I'm gonna take this chicken breast and I'm gonna literally cut it into strips. So these chicken breasts were already cut because it's kind of thin. So usually they're a lot thicker. They're probably about this thick. And so if it was thicker, you get more chicken breast and a lot meatier. But because it's on the thin side, Walmart kind of I feel like they cheated me out of my chicken. So I'm just gonna cut it up into strips like this. And I'm gonna cut each one of those up into strips. And then we'll season them. So each chicken breast, if you have like the thin chicken breast, it'll probably make, I usually get about 4, sometimes 5 chicken tenders out of one chicken breast. Now, if you have the whole chicken breast and you're gonna butterfly the chicken breast, you could get probably about 8, anywhere from 8 to 10 chicken tenders out of one whole chicken breast. And it just depends on how well you know, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it depends on how well you cut everything up, you know, because if you cut it on, I don't want to say the thin side, but if you cut it, it depends on how you cut everything up. Listen to me, I'm rambling, and how you do this, and all right. And I'm sorry, y'all. You're going to see me wiping all the time. I got a habit about keeping stuff. Yeah, I got a habit, and I'm so sorry. So, okay. So, this is onion powder. And I'm sure we know this has no taste whatsoever. Both of these say onion powder. What am I doing? Where's my garlic powder? Where's my garlic powder? Oh, here it is. All right, y'all. I forgot my garlic powder. Okay, so here is my garlic powder. Look, it ain't even open. What kind of crap is that? What kind of craziness is this? All right, now it's open. All right, garlic. And I only have a little itty bitty bit. I don't think y'all can see that. Can you see it? Like, it's just a little bit of adobo. So I'm really probably gonna have to open up another bottle because I don't think that's gonna do nothing. Look at that. For all that's not gonna do nothing. All right, let's crack open a new one. All right. A little bit more. All right, we got some black pepper. So pretty much the same thing I season the flour with. Kaden, not today. Ooh, that's pepper. Ooh, that got to me. All right, pepper. Complete. This is a little bit of garlic. And then some accent. All right. You know what I noticed? That sometimes when we season stuff, it looks like, oh my God, we put so much. Oh, it's gonna be salty, and it is not. Yep, it is not salty at all. So I'm just gonna mix it around, play with it a little bit. Massage my meat. Some people say massage my meat. Girl, I ain't massaging no meat. I'm trying to get it where I need it to be. I'm not trying to make the meat feel good. I want to make the meat taste good. right, so can you see? All right. All right, so now that that is all mixed up, then my flour. I rinse my hand off. Did you see me dip my hand in the water? So I do have a sink full of bleach water. I like to work with bleach water as I cook because, like, look at me. You see me? I'm still wiping counters and stuff. It's crazy. So I'm gonna take my chicken tenders. I'm gonna drop some of them over in my bag, like so. How are we gonna do this? Woo. All right. So I typically like to put, I don't know, about 5 or 6 chicken tenders in the frying pan at one time. So I already put 2 in there. This is 5 and then 6. Now, I will say that I am going to put all of my chicken tenders in this bag at one time, only because I don't have a whole bunch of chicken tenders and I got more than enough flour in the bag. So I'm just going to pour the rest of them in there and then shake them up. But in my pan, when I go over to the stove and put them in the fryer, you're only going to see me put about 5 or 6 at one time because I don't want to overcrowd the pan and then have to have it to not cook evenly, or y'all get it. Or maybe you don't get it. Maybe you don't cook often, but all right, so you can use eggs and a little bit of water or milk or something like that. Mix it together and put and make kind of a batter. But I don't have time for that. I ain't gonna lie. I do not have time for that. Alright, so that looks good to me. I'm gonna take them out. Bring them on the side a little bit. Then I will put some more in the pot. Same thing until we are completely done with all my chicken tenders. Now some people use peanut oil, and I will use peanut oil, but vegetable oil was cheaper, so I went the vegetable oil route. And this is my last chicken tender. Y'all done? Nope, one more. Alright, all done. So, we're done with that. Alright. You see my chicken tenders? My Chick-fil-A style chicken tenders. They look good, y'all. When there 2 beef boxes? No, we tried it. They was making fresh meat, and he decided to say, oh, they were mixing. Yeah, they wasn't mixing no more. Alright. Take these out. that out. All right, so we're done with our chicken tenders. That was quick. Salad, and I want to try this little kitchen gadget. What is this? An avocado slicer. Let's see if I can do it. Maybe not. I can't open it. How do I open it? Why do they make stuff so difficult? Okay, all right. Let's do it. Open. I paid for you. It is time. What is this about? There we go. I got it. All right, so I got an avocado. Let's see if it works. So this is the knife part, this clear piece here. It's supposed to cut it. It cuts. All right. Oh. All right. Now this piece here, where is it? How do I take that out? How? Oh, really? There it is. All right. This thing here takes out the seed. How do I do it? Oh, it pulled it out. Look. All right. And then this one here, this part is the slicer. So you're supposed to, let's try this one. You're supposed to dig it in here and then slice it. It slices it for you. All right, let's try it. I did it. It worked. All right. It worked. Take this piece off. Yay! All right, one more time. I don't like that little black piece that's on the end of the avocado. I hate that. All right. It worked. All right, so we'll throw that away. And looks like we are done. All right, so I'm gonna sprinkle a dab bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, actually a lot of bit of pepper. I don't think I got croutons, but what I do have is these bacon and cheese crisps. So they're supposed to go on a salad, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them on there. Yep, my kids will be all right. All right, look. So this is my Chick-fil-A style chicken tenders, my salad, and my Chick-fil-A sauce that we made at home. So we are gonna eat dinner. Thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely hope that you enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't worry about this background, because in the next video we will be doing furniture makeover. So we'll take care of that. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching my video.